Hello good looking people, and welcome to my review for Sackboy: A Big Adventure. Playing games with my wife and friends is my favorite way to game, so on this channel I focus on the co-op experience. For people looking to play games with loved ones or friends, I hope my reviews can help make a good decision. Sackboy: A Big Adventure is our first PlayStation 5 couch co-op experience. Being on the next generation hardware means the game runs and looks great, while also taking advantage of the new system and controller features. But behind the pretty face, will we find a memorable experience or a forgettable romp? Let's discuss. The presentation. For starters, this game looks and sounds incredible. The levels are designed to look like they are made from real-world crafting materials. What distinguishes Sackboy from other games that do this, such as Paper Mario or Yoshi's Crafted World, is that Sumo Digital doesn't force themselves to stick to this 100%. This lack of self-imposed limitations lets them create levels that look creative, charming, and fun. Additionally, since you and your partners share a screen, there is no drop in resolution or frame rate in co-op. I do wish that they would have put more thought into the overworlds though. Flat and open areas that are largely monochromatic are dull in comparison to the vibrant levels. I wish they would have added decorations that match the theme of the area, but this is a small complaint since the majority of your time won't be spent in the overworld. On the audio side of things, the game does a wonderful job. The music in almost every level is a bop and lifts up the whole experience. There are a handful of melodies that carry through the game and get remixed based on the environment you are currently in. This really helps bridge together the whole experience. Certain levels are exceptions because they are based off of licensed songs. These levels are a blast and keep a smile on your face as you jump and dash to the rhythm. The sound effects are also top notch and help immerse you in the game. Everything you interact with makes a pleasant sound from both the TV and the controller. Picking up collectibles makes a nice ring, which trains you to want more. Good audio design can enhance any game, and Sackboy's music and sound do just that. The gameplay. Playing this game with my wife has been one of the most genuine co-op experiences we've had in a while. With a few exceptions, largely being the time challenge levels, it feels like the entire game was made with multiplayer in mind. As an example, the levels are packed with collectibles that can be a challenge to get. In multiplayer, you can throw your partner to reach areas that might otherwise be hard to reach. This might sound like the easy way out, but you would be wrong. While you and your partner work together in the levels, you are ranked at the end based on everything you collect, providing a light feeling of competition. With that in mind, you are incentivized to race for collectibles for the juicy points they provide. In some instances, you might miss an opportunity to get a collectible solo, such as killing an enemy to bounce off of or noticing the collectible too late, so being able to throw your partner is always a nice backup. Most of my gripes with the gameplay boil down to the game skewing towards style over substance. Sackboy tends to float when he jumps, creating an irregular timing to factor in. This, combined with the flashy visuals, make it hard to be precise. My wife and I rarely ever made it through a level without dying, and often those deaths felt unfair. It can feel frustrating to die when you should have made a jump, or when you try to stomp an enemy but instead land just in front of them and get pummeled. To compound these issues even further, you can bounce off your allies. Bouncing is cute and fun when you're messing around, but if you or your partner are on smaller platforms or swarmed by enemies, it can lead to you losing control of your character. The option to turn off bouncing would have been nice, but overall it rarely impacted our fun. Something for everyone. Aside from the core gameplay, there are other ways to enjoy the game. One aspect that my wife enjoys is the customization. Throughout the levels, you collect collectibles, which you can use to buy customization options with. You can buy skin variants, emotes, clothing, and various accessories. Mixing and matching outfits engagingly consumed a lot of my wife's time, and by the end of the game, she probably had around 15 saved outfits. For the less style-focused players, such as myself, there are pre-made outfits that once fully unlocked, let you easily choose between them at the start of each level. For the hardcore and elite gamers, such as myself, there are a plethora of challenge levels. These levels are often time-based or difficult in execution, either of which almost demand solo play. This wasn't a problem for me though, because I look forward to the technical challenge, and my wife is usually not one for extreme difficulty. In conclusion, Sackboy: A Big Adventure is a fabulous game. The few shortcomings are easily outweighed by how fun the rest of the game is. If you have a spouse or close friend to complete this game with, I highly recommend picking it up. Thank you to anyone who made it through the video. I'd love to hear what other people think of the game or this review in general. Let me know in the comments, and good